Thanks for listening to Dad's Doing Nerd Shit, a podcast by three dads who talk about the shit they are interested in. Just a PSA for the listeners, we are not experts. And you should not be taking advice from us. All opinions are biased because, well, they're ours. We don't get paid enough to have anyone else's opinions. Also, we tend to cuss, swear, say some pretty crass things. So, make sure the kids aren't in the room if you don't want them to hear that shit. With that out of the way, roll the dice and join us as we discuss the things we love and the culture around being a nerd.
And welcome to Dad's Doing Nerd Shit. I'm Matt.
I'm Jim.
And I'm Dusty.
All right, nice. And today we're going to be talking about some misheard song lyrics. Because that shit's
What?
always...
That never
pretty
happens.
interesting. Yeah. Never, ever happens.
No.
Yeah.
I want to say, though, like, just to be prepared, I pulled up a list of, like, the 40 most misheard song lyrics.
Sure.
And this is from NME.com. Yeah, these are all, like, stupid. Like, how do you get these wrong? Most of them are the song title.
Right. Yeah. I looked at a few of those lists and I was like, these kind of suck. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like do you guys have any?
Number 29 on this list is from Shaka Khan's I'm Every Woman.
Yeah.
The misheard lyric is I'm Terry Wogan.
I'm Terry Wogan. It's all in you. Anything you want done, baby? Like, so this phenomenon though is like really what makes people like Weird Al, and I do it.
Yeah.
Like every time we talk about writing a song for Jorts or something, I'll just sit here and start rattling shit off, and it's that same thing. You know what I mean? Like, the English language sucks sometimes, but sometimes it's fun to play with.
Right.
At least American English, I should say.
I mean, number 33 is Don't Go Jason Waterfalls.
Come on.
Really? That's terrible. Don't go, Jason Waterfalls. Don't go.
Is he like Jason Bourne? Jason Waterfalls? What the fuck? That's so stupid. That's
Jason
like...
Mimosa.
Number 35 is Kick a Chicken with It.
Is that getting jiggy with it?
Yes.
Yes.
Kick a chicken with it. No. I mean,
it.
if Weird Al doesn't have like an apprentice who looks at these lists and goes, I could write a song like that. I could totally write Kick a Chicken with It.
Totally.
I mean, it's just like some of them I like Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. Like, I sing that one on purpose because it's fucking hilarious. But like, just some of these are like Hold Me Closer, Tiny Dancer.
Hold me closer, Tony Danza.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yep. Do you guys have any like
barn tonight? Mustard, no mayonnaise instead.
What?
I just died in your arms tonight.
Must have been
something you said.
So, do you guys have any particulars that stand out, like that you had?
I actually just heard one the other day get corrected.
Yeah.
It was actually Blink 182. The fuck. Now I'm drawing a blank.
I saw something about this, but I didn't click on it.
Oh, I walk alone to get age. What's my age again?
Mm-hmm.
The line, I walk alone to get the feeling right. It's actually, I wore cologne to get the feeling right.
No shit.
I've always been under the impression it was walk.
Yeah, nope, it's wore cologne.
Particular part, but yeah, that's
weird.
Lame.
Yeah, walking fits so much better, especially for that genre of music.
Right. Dusty, you got one that stands out?
I do. So, well, this is thanks to my son. We were listening to Marilyn Manson came on, and Beautiful People came on, and he goes, "Dad, are they saying Beautiful Meatball?" I'm like, totally saying Beautiful Meatball.
Beautiful meatball, the beautiful meatball.
Yeah,
Wow.
Beautiful meatball, the beautiful meatball.
I was like, that's it from now on.
It's all relative to the size of your meatball. You can't tell the porridge from the meat. Sorry, I'm done. I'll keep going.
No, you can't tell the porridge from the peas.
There you go. There you go.
That's funny.
And you can't have lasagna on your knees. Ah.
The beautiful meatball, the beautiful meatball.
I love it.
The beautiful meatball. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, well, one of mine was actually, I had one on my list here of, Val had one. I was just listening to a song list. Some of her stuff's on there, And Nightmareseeker by Lamb of God came on. And near the end, he's saying war is coming. And we were talking about like metal, how to listen, how the words get fucked up a lot in metal.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, he's saying worthless coffin instead of war is coming. And I was like, I like both.
Right?
Like, just like Beautiful Meatball. Like, what do you do when you really like the one that's wrong? Or Tony Danza.
Yeah.
Right.
Hold me
like
Tony Danza.
Like I was listening to it and I said worthless coffin, like growled it out myself. And I was like, that is pretty badass. And it still has the same meaning in the song that it's like, yeah. that's fucking badass.
That's a dope lyric line too, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like in any metal song, that'd be fucking dope.
Yeah. Yeah. But my big one that I was probably in my mid-20s when I found this one out. Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap.
Yes.
I always thought it was Dirty Deeds and the Thunder Chief.
Yes, me too.
Nice. That's awesome.
Deeds and the Thunder
Chief.
Yeah,
but it wasn't Thunder Chief, it was Dunder Chief.
Yeah, I thought it was Thunder Chief. Like, I fucked up a lot of AC/DC lyrics when I was a kid.
Can't even say their name.
Yeah, right. Fucking A.
AC/DC.
AC/DC.
No, it's Akadeka.
Akadeka.
Akadeka. Reminds me of... sorry, never mind.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say it reminds me of that marionette movie, Team America.
Oh.
America.
Durka.
Fuck yeah.
Durka. Took a left down Bakalaka Street.
We got to be careful.
No, I know. That's what I said.
So another one from this list is I like big butts in a can of limes.
What?
That's definitely a Sprite commercial.
I was going to say like a pig roast commercial.
There you go. Free marketing from Dad's Doing Nerd Shit.
That's right.
If you're a pig roast guy, like make that song. I like pig butts in a can of lime.
You're the wobbly one?
You're the wobbly one?
You're the wobbly one.
Ooh, doo, doo. Jesus Christ.
That's great.
I mean, because it's pretty clear that it's you're the one that I want.
Yeah, how do
you're the one that I want.
That maybe you were on something. Maybe they were on something when they heard it.
Next one is this is the dawning of the age of
Aquarius.
Asparagus.
Asparagus.
Age of asparagus.
I mean,
I love it.
Asparagus.
All I can think of every time I hear that is the fucking movie is that Anchorman.
Oh. Or 40-Year-Old Virgin, isn't that at the end of 40-Year-Old Virgin?
40-Year-Old Virgin? It's one of those movies.
Yeah.
Well, I got one for you.
Go ahead.
Seeing how it just ended, it's going to be May. and it's supposed to be it's gonna be me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not a misheard lyric so much as just a inflection.
The way he said it.
Right. It's gonna be May.
You can hear that in a lot of things. People are going to hate me for talking about Five Finger Death Punch, but I really like In This Moment. And they did a collaboration with Five Finger. And when Maria Brink sings the song, she says, May. And Ivan Moody says me. That's a hard E sound when Moody does it. But when Brink sings it, she has, it's going to be May. And the song sounds different without her singing it because I enjoyed that version so much more.
I mean, how hard would it to, like, with the In Sync one? It is In Sync, right? Not Backstreet Boys. It's gonna be me.
Right. You know.
It
doesn't have the same.
It doesn't.
It's gonna be me.
How often, or like, how much do you think they fought about that too?
Like, somebody made them do that. Yeah, they already had the music and shit. Somebody played it for them and was like, "Now dance, puppets," and then go suck this big fat dude's dick. Because you live in Florida.
Let's pee in the corner. Let's pee in the spotlight.
Let's
pee in the corner.
That's awesome.
Let's pee in the spotlight.
Oh, man. That's a good one. See, some of them are just funnier than anything else. Like, they're stupid, but it's funny.
Right.
Like, oh, man. So, do you guys know what this is called?
Oh, God, I used to.
Yeah. It's a mondegreen. And this guy, or this woman, Sylvia Wright, in 1954, published a piece in the Harpers. I don't really know what that is. It seems like an old newspaper. But her mom used to read from this book called Ancient English Relics of Ancient English Poetry from 1765. So it's all like Old Englishly.
Yeah.
And the last two lines were, they hae slain Earl Amory and Lady Mondegreen, but the actual line is laid him on the green.
Ah.
So because it was Old Englishly, she had heard it differently and coined it in the 1950s, November 1954.
No shit.
Right, but that's the name of it. And, you know, so this is, I made a joke to the guys before we started that I actually cited some research because this is an article from the New Yorker, written by Maria Konikova something. I ruined it already, but it's an article called "Excuse Me While I Kiss This Guy." Excuse me while I kiss this guy. From December 2014. So it's a bit older, but that's totally, I hear that. I heard somebody say, "Excuse me while I kiss this guy." And I was like,
that's another one that I do because it's just funny. You know, it's
I love that music, man.
Me too.
That's
it's like Brown-Eyed Squirrel.
That's just not my bang.
Brown-Eyed Squirrel.
Oh.
There's some of them you have to sing incorrectly on purpose.
Maybe, but I don't. I don't often find myself listening to Tiny Dancer. So that's one that if it comes on, I do hear in my head Tony Danza. But Hendrix, I hear a lot of Hendrix, and oh no, I Kiss the Sky, man.
Yeah, I've never heard that one as Kiss This Guy.
You won't ever unhear it, though. It's one of those things.
Now that I know it,
yeah.
Yeah. I could have gone the rest of my life without knowing that. Thanks.
You're going to be like, God damn it, now I'm kissing guys.
How about this one from Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit? Here we are now, in containers.
Yeah, I can hear that one.
Yeah, totally.
For sure.